Hi, my name is Heather Mackey. I am the owner of Rare Bird Medicine. Today's talk is called I Disagree. I'm going to begin by reading a quote from the autobiography of a yogi from Yogananda. Everything on earth is of mixed character, like a mingling of sand and sugar. Be like the wise ant, which seizes only the sugar and leaves the sand untouched. Yum, truth. that is wisdom. That is some wisdom to walk with. Today's invocation and invitation I felt within myself is to talk to myself, and for those of you that it serves, to put it on video and share it. How often am I disagreeing? How often am I taking my perspective, as I like to say, my opinion sack, there's 7.8 billion here, and finding anything that's not a match and disagreeing with it? I disagree with that. I disagree with that over there. How much time, attention, and energy, and this is the question I'm asking myself and inviting you to ask yourself today, how much time, attention, and energy do I offer the frequency that is called disagreement? Busy trying to pick sand out of a bowl of sand and sugar. It might behoove one to use one's ant-like strength in this realm to focus on the sweetness of where one would have their attention placed. So the question, the root of the question I'm asking is my attention where I would have it placed? I do know that when my attention is on disagreement, it's not a match to what I intend as an entity. I intend alignment, I intend love, I intend truth, and celebration of diversity. And this is a diverse realm. Is the stinging nettle plant less valid than the daisy? Is the rose some margin in between because it has thorns but also smells sweet? We are opinion sacks, and all of the types of plants exist. The stinging nettle can help with allergies, but it's a tricky plant to harvest. So look alive while you engage with it, So I've never found any level of disagreement I've done in this life to serve me, to serve my attention, to serve my time, to serve alignment, to serve the direction I want to go in, to serve the focus I want to be involved with. This is a big time. There's a lot of energy up right now. And when we have a lot of energy in the world because there's strong desire present in the world right now and divergent opinion. And those things will always be here at Earth Rock School. The stinging nettle is not going to turn into a rose or a daisy. It has its own place in reality. And those that disagree with you will always exist. You're never going to have a planet without diversity. It is the order of the day, all day, every day, as much as change. It is here. It is part and parcel of this realm. And so how much does it serve for me to turn my the powerhouse of my vessel, my consciousness, my walking in the worldness, my what I say I want to experience in this world, and my influence as the steward of my ship? How much attention am I going to turn to the rocky cliffs in life? Like, how does it serve for me to be in a state of disagreement? So I'm just looking always here in the place of power, and the place where I am influencing the vehicle of my physical form moving forward. And I'm asking, am I wasting any time down here? Am I wasting Am I wasting my time? Is it possible I'm wasting my time? So you're going to have disagreement in life, whether that be with philosophy, whether that be with politics, whether that be with the way you feel a life should be lived. The thing about being an individual is that you have freedom to individually choose your perspective on a wide variety of topics, which is what Earth School is, a wide variety of topics. Who are you cognitively? Who are you emotively? Who are you spiritually or atheistically? Who are you politically? Who are you behaviorally? How do you treat yourself cellularly? How do you speak to yourself? How do you speak to others? How do you walk in the world? All of these things, every single thing. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do with your next moment? What are you going to do with your next moment? What are you going to do with your next moment? What are you doing with your moments? and I have found lots of two-leggeds are eager to engage in the opportunity called I disagree. There is another opportunity on the other side of that coin called I agree. I like it. More of that, please. Yeah, I'll put my attention there. I'll take some of that. Fantastic. So I have no desire to convince anyone to be me, to stand where I stand in my philosophies. They serve me. And I've found two-leggeds that the polar opposite perspective of what I hold serves them. And I'm not here, I didn't come in with like a booklet that said, by the way, boss these people around and tell them how to be until they become like you because you're right, you've been right all along. It's just like, okay, wow, that's a different type of plant. That's a different type of person. That's a different way to be. That's a different way to think. And is it allowed? Is diversity allowed? Spin around in a circle, start having conversations, and you'll find that it is existing. Can I allow it? Can I allow divergent opinions, divergent perspectives to exist alongside me and still bless them and not need to judge and attack and become hateful and be righteous and be in a state of argumentative disagreement? Because I personally do not see anything that adds to the world for us to just be in a state of conflict as opposed to a state of receptivity and understanding of diversity, of divergence, of the nature of life. I want to see the value of the stinging nettle, understand the value of the thorns on the rose. I want to understand the difference in engaging with a jaguar versus an owl versus a snail, or a sloth versus, diversity is present in all of the paradigms of existence and all of the ways that life expresses. The number of types of grass, types of birds, types of humans. So for me, my invitation to myself, the invocation for myself is always to come back to, how can I walk in agreement? How can I walk in agreement? How can I find a way to understand that which I do not? How do I know if I'm not understanding something? I'm probably being righteous and superior in my opinion. And so let me slow down because I'm not right. I'm not right. I'm a bunch of opinions. I'm a bunch of perspectives on how we can hold this world. And there are many available on the multitudinous topics called existing. And it is more peaceful to my mind, it is more peaceful to my heart to find that which I agree with and to walk with that which I agree with. Oh, I like this class. I agree with that. Oh, I like this offering. I agree with that. I'm going to connect with that. Oh, I like this message. I agree with that. I'm going to put that in front of my eyes and remind the self of that. I mean, isn't that what tattoos are? Agreement with some type of sign, symbol, clue, or message? Alignment. That's where you put your attention on what you align with and choose to connect your consciousness to it, you know? So there are ways in which we do choose. I agree. Oh, yes, more of that, please. I agree. Oh, I agree. Peace on earth. Yes. I'll hold my attention on two-leggeds being more peaceful, on two-leggeds learning to breathe more deeply, to calm and center the self, on two-leggeds wanting to understand rather than push their view, instead to receive and go, oh, that is different. I do not understand that. Very interesting. And I don't need to disagree and argue about what I don't understand. I can, because the unknown can often be scary to a two-legged consciousness. Be aware of that and fearlessly, bravely, courageously move towards what I don't understand and try to find greater understanding, greater compassion. I wanted to leave with this message, which I feel interestingly sums up what I'm saying. Again, from Autobiography of a Yogi. This is from Yogananda. Ordinary love is selfish, darkly rooted in desires and satisfactions. Divine love is without condition, without boundary, without change. May I and may you find the pathway to being true to what you hold to be dear and lovely, and to be honorable and respectful to that which you do not hold and do not understand. May you apply unconditional love and compassion to your fellow man. Blessed be.